who are some surprising names that are getting behind you? Who are some names that you would have said, I would have never thought for those guys to get behind me, that they're getting behind me in this race publicly?
Yeah, well, there's a host of, you see some of the articles that, people are saying, the Andrew should step down, Curtis should step down, everyone should mobilize behind Eric. I mean, the public comments are clear. You just saw Bill make a comment who's extremely influential and powerful in the city. But then there's also those names that they're not A-list names, the rabbis, the ministers, the Sikh community, the bodegas associations, the supermarket, independent supermarkets. So it's these real New Yorkers that are important. Because you could have an A-list name, but you're going to need everyday working class people to be in the street to mobilize and have a grassroots organic campaign.
When you think about power players, power brokers, like you just said something very interesting, where the public name we know is what? You got Bill Ackman. Everyone knows who he is, right? Mm-hmm. Jamie Dimon just came out and said something this morning. Rob, I don't know if you saw that one. Jamie Dimon this morning said, Jamie Dimon lashes out on Marxist Zorhan Mamdani, left's DEI push, big hearts with little brains, right? Then you have Trump called him the communist lunatic, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the phrase he used, right? You got all these other people that are calling him different things. Fraud, because he claimed he's an African-American on his Columbia application, and he put, I think, black and Asian, but he's not necessarily African-American to put, oh, well, you know what, I shouldn't have done that, all this other stuff. But who is the Robert Moses of New York today? Because back in the days when you read about the power broker, Robert Moses, mm-hmm. right? And you hear the kind of influence he had,
right,
where everything had to flow through him, right? Mm-hmm. He was the guy that, the biggest power broker New York had in a long time, how he built the roads, the bridges, the controversy behind it, all that other stuff. When I look up and say, who's the power broker today? I see Jerry Spire, right? The CEO of Tishman Spire. He's the developer behind Rockefeller Center and other Manhattan projects, Lowe's Corporation, that family. Richard Kaufman, right? The New York original energy czar. You got Justin Driscoll, who is the CEO of New York Power Authority. Robert Feuderman, Kathy Wild. You're seeing some of these names, the power brokers. Mm-hmm. Does New York still run on the model as a Robert Moses? And if yes, who is the modern-day Robert Moses of New York City?
No, it doesn't. And you have some good players, even Bill Rudin and the Rudin family. It doesn't. It doesn't have that one person. There was a different dynamics. And not only that, city charters, other laws have been put in place to prevent that centralization of one person that's going to have to agree or put their stamp on something. It doesn't exist. All of those names that you mentioned, they're extremely influential. They are important to the flow of the city, but there's not one name you can mention to point out. I mean, you even have someone as the former mayor, Mayor Bloomberg, is extremely civically involved. He thinks it's very important for our city to be clean and safe. But if you were to say who's the Robert Moses of the day, that structure has been changed a lot because of the Robert Moses.
Is that a good thing?
I think it is. People should weigh in on what happens in their communities. Responsible adults should weigh in. Robert Moses split up the Bronx with the Cross Bronx Expressway. They're still recovering from that. The asthma impact, the highways that he built throughout the city, really had an impact on neighborhoods. You think about the ones that he built. So I think it's imperative to have responsible involvement that does not slow down the evolution of a city.
Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PVD Podcast, go to vtmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to vtmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.